President Donald Trump looking to trim China's fentanyl-related tariffs as Beijing buys its first U.S. soybeans of the season. The president set to meet face-to-face with Chinese leader Xi Jinping tomorrow. Tyler Kendall joins us now from South Korea. And Tyler, it goes beyond soybeans and beyond fentanyl. The focus this morning for this market is what's next for Nvidia.
Right, exactly, John. It really feels like there is a lot more on the table here because coming out of the trade talks in Malaysia over the weekend, our general understanding was the framework that was going to be in front of the two leaders to finalize really had to do with a pullback in the recent escalations. But now you have President Trump suggesting that he's going to bring up Nvidia's Blackwell chips with China in what would be a major win for the company as it's been trying to regain Chinese market access since 2022. I will point out that we heard from President Trump in recent months saying that he would consider allowing the company to sell a downgraded version of its Blackwell processor. So we'll see how this ultimately shakes out if a deal is made. But I have to quickly mention that this really reminded me of a letter that then Senator Marco Rubio sent to then Commerce Secretary Gina Raimondo in September of last year, where he called for the U.S. to presume a posture of what he called presumed deniability for export licenses that would send critical tech to China. He wanted the U.S. to not allow any sorts of these types of technology to ultimately go to Beijing. So while I may be in Korea, I'll give you the Washington angle here, which is that defense hawks might be waking up to a tricky position if they previously advocated for, John, any sort of national security concerns against such a sale like this.